So before we get into the meat of this video, I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you that participated in making Toby and Obito, both of those words, trending on Twitter worldwide. We had a single chapter, a character from a single chapter trending on Twitter worldwide. Do you know how big that is for a chapter of a manga to do that? That was freaking awesome. Congrats to everyone that participated. Just really cool stuff, and I love seeing stuff like that when manga and anime actually do big things and get spotlight. I love it, and I think definitely it's really awesome that 599 got that much publicity. Now let's start off with the retrospective because its title is predictions for 600, chapter 600. But I want to talk about 599 in retrospective as well because there were a lot and will be a lot of people that have gripes with the chapter because they just are not satisfied with Obito. Now, a lot of people want to start off with the plot hole card. You cannot throw the plot hole card. Oh, this threw so many plot holes when the plot isn't over. You can't judge something that isn't finished. We just scratched the surface right now with seeing the face and him saying Obito. And it wasn't even, Toby that said Obito. So, you can't throw the plot hole card in there. Me, I was excited because at this particular point, as much as I've discussed Toby, as much as I've read each and every one of your theories out there that you've sent me, and I appreciated every one of them. Thank you, by the way, because I always love and enjoy reading you guys' theories. We're all passionate about this series, and I really loved reading them every single day that you guys send me tons of them. I might have not replied to every one of them, but I damn sure read all of them because it really brought a smile to my face to see you guys and, just the passion we have for this series. In light of all that, we don't have the whole plot. You can't call this a plot hole. For all you know, the most radical thing can happen next chapter. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But, I don't know. For me personally, it was just, it's Obito. That's freaking awesome. I've been saying this for a while. But, regardless of who it was, I was going to be content with it. Because, at the end of the day, it's an identity. I just wanted to know who it was. I didn't care who it was, as long as it wasn't something too ridiculous like, oh, it's the ramen guy, it's the ramen guy. That joke got out of hand, by the way. People really were starting to take that serious. It's not the ramen guy, okay? It's not. It is not the ramen guy. So, in retrospective, 599, I don't take back any of my reaction. I don't take back anything of what I said. I stand by it 100%. I'm happy it's quote-unquote Obito. I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to see more following the developments of 599. So in retrospective, I stand by everything. It was awesome. I loved it, having a little flashback and getting to the ending. It was amazing to me, and I stand by that. But now segueing into 600 predictions. There was this thing where people, again, where everyone's throwing, the whole plot hole card. Well, I was thinking a big prediction is another prediction that is very, very possible, and I haven't really seen this one yet. So if you have thought of this, then by all means, let me know if you thought of this. But what about if it's all the Uchiha or a big part of Uchihas that are Toby? What about if that particular Obito is actually just a sped up, or maybe a Zetsu that sped up a dead body? What about if it is exactly what Nagato did with the 6 Paths of Pain? What about if there are several Tobys being controlled by one person? What about if it is actually not Obito? It would make quite a bit of sense. First of all, the funny Toby. Why was he acting all goofy like that? It was like, well, what the heck? Why would he do that? Other than acting, but nobody would go that extreme, especially when they have that much hatred. So maybe there were different forms of Toby. At the same time, if it's one person, one person controlling all of these dead bodies, what if all the Uchiha, all the dead bodies of the Uchiha were Toby at some given point, and one person, has the eye that does the Toby thing, the Kamui, the Obito thing. What if there's one person that is casting all of this upon all these Tobys? Think about it. What if all the Uchiha are Toby? This is why you cannot call plot holes when the plot isn't over yet. Because for all you know, next chapter or 500 chapters down the line, we can find out that there is not one but many Tobys. And I thought of that. To me, it sounds crazy, but it's a big possibility. The way the Rinnegan are spread apart on all of them, all of it could make sense if one person has that eye and everything. Giving all the different personalities to differentiate them. Like this one does this one does that. It would make perfect sense where Nagato got the idea to do all that. When Toby said he is no one, maybe he literally means that because there's so many of them. It's like, we are no one. We're not Obito. We're not, there's a big possibility with that. Another thing is, when Toby first took off the mask, or when it got burnt up, he had that head wrap around him. Why isn't it there anymore? Did he get healed from something, or was there something more to it? Think about that. Also, when Obito got crushed, why is his face all like just wrinkled and just somewhat healed? Maybe it could be a Zetsu that healed up and restored all the Uchiha, and through the Zetsu's eyes are being controlled by that one person. There's a huge possibility. So with 600, if we do get some craziness like that, there's a big possibility that Toby still is truly no one. And all we're seeing is a dead body in action with somebody behind the scenes once again, like what happened with Nagato and Pain. Let me know what you think about this crazy prediction, because I still buy Obito for a while, but with the new developments in 599, it leads to, new possibilities of what could or could not be. So yeah, retrospective, stand by everything I said in 599. I'm excited for more. If it is Obito and just Obito, I'm happy with it. If there's more to it, like my prediction that maybe all the Uchiha are being controlled by one person, I'm satisfied with that too. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Were you disappointed or satisfied with the Obito thing? And also, what do you think of my theory that now that we got the Obito thing out the way, do you think that there's more? Do you think that somebody is controlling a bunch of dead bodies and there's a bunch of Tobys around? Comment section below, video response. This is just another crazy theory that popped into my head after this whole Obito thing, because if everybody is dissatisfied with it, then this would bring closer to the, oh no, is this one, is that one? Maybe it still could be Izuna. What if Izuna has the two eyes and he's controlling everyone? Let me know. I'm Finebo World. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for making Toby and Obito #1 trending around world on Twitter. Have an awesome day, people.